Hey, everybody. Welcome to Talking Ball, where we do two things: we talk and we ball. And I am joined with two lovely people. One is my official co host, Jose. What is up, Jose? How's it going, my man? You
Yeah,
having a good night tonight?
it's all great. It's 1:15 in the morning, and
You should be catching some Z's, man.
I will be catching some of these. But it was good to catch up with you both in the back room and have a chat.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then we've got, of course, with us the wonderful, the beautiful ex Spurs player. I always like to throw that in there. Queen Ellie Bentoncourt. I'm having to get used to the Bentoncourt part on your name, but
Yeah,
Ellie is
no,
here. Ellie
I
is here.
know.
How are you, Miss Els?
I had to change it because I was getting too much abuse. I couldn't
Too much.
handle it. I'm a mere woman.
Yeah. People can get pretty mean, especially about
They
Hoybier for some reason. He divides. He definitely divides opinion. Um,
they're not specifically mean to me, but they say things like you must be deluded to like him.
yeah. I mean, that's pretty mean. That's kind of mean. Not gonna lie. But
Not
everybody,
for me. I can take that.
welcome. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, it could be worse. But everybody, welcome one and all to Talking Ball. Um, and yeah, we're joined with a lovely guest and Jose. Um, before we get into anything, there's been some news, some breaking news. Obviously, Solanke is he coming? We'll touch on that again some more later in the show. Whether or not he'd be worth it, he's definitely outperforming his XG, like you guys talked about over there. Everybody who's coming over from Jacobs, by the way, big up. Thanks for tuning in. Truly appreciate you guys. But we've also been joined by some regulars. Quez Ali in the house. Big up, Quez. Big up to Quez Ali. And then the main cobber himself, who's been waiting in the wings, just waiting for the show to start. We've got David Shear. Big up, David. Good day, as what I should say. And he's already smashed the likes on both channels. This is a dual stream. El Tel Cockerel, Jose's personal channel.
We're not dual
And
streaming. You're not dual streaming today, but yeah, if people want to come and support me, then you can share the link in a minute. But let's say hello to everyone in the chat that you've got there, because there's quite a few people to say hello to.
Jazz Fusion is here. What is up, Jazz?
What did I do?
Yeah, he said Sonk. I guess we can forget about Jimenez. Yeah. Not the most. Anyway, we'll talk about it. Donna Cullen, Wagwan, Donna, Wagwan. And then who else have we got to talk? We've got David Shear gifted a membership
To
before
Jazz
the show
Fusion.
even started. So Jazz Fusion is now part of La Familia. We're growing. We're growing here in numbers and members. Our first member show is going to be next week on Tuesday, actually. So yeah, guys, if you want a membership, that is pinned to the top. Grab a membership if you would like. That enables you to be part of that members only show. Yeah, who have we got next?
Bald
We
bean
look down the
counter.
list. Oh, bald beep counter. What up? Get down with the thickness. Yeah, we saw that going on, and it was pretty wild in Jacob's chat. Just a harmless potato is here. What is up, man? We've got the Jacob raid. Yes, love it.
Michael
Like
Zachariah,
check
I've not
one
seen
two
for a
one
while.
two. Like check 1 2 1 2. What's up, Michael? Good to see you, man. Todd Spurs, best mod in the West, bigging us all up. Big up yourself, Todd Spurs. Big up yourself. Just popped in from Jacob, liked and subbed. Bob Down Under, you are edgy. Appreciate you, man. Pete, what's up, Pete? First time I've seen you here. I think you're a new one, Pete. Big up, dude. Let's go Tottenham. Let's go. Absolutely. Raid from Jacob. Swim Master. We've seen Swim Master, I think. What's up, Swim Master? Good to have you. And look who it is. It's Dermatron. Big up, guys, and Ellie. Big up yourself, you sexy beast. Mr. M. Oi. And Ash P. Whoa, early show today. Ash, we are wild. You never know when we're going to do a show. We're Mero.
Merovingian.
Merovingian, it's very nice to meet you. Jacob Raid. Jacob's a real one. You know, he talks about the immaculate vibes over there. Very similar vibes here. Bren bigging us up. Big up back, Ren. Saw you giving it to whoever that was, Jolien over there.
I was hoping that Jolien would come here to this show.
Sad that he's not, but
that would have been good.
We might get him. Who knows? I think you're definitely giving it to him.
I think you actually cooked him and you roasted him, Ren.
He couldn't handle the heat.
Big up Daniel E.
Daniel E. Oh yeah, dude. Ever present, always here. Big up Daniel. Hope you're doing well, mate.
Chess Fusion said, if it's tomorrow in Goa, it must be Ash Wednesday. Ooh. And look who you've got. It's the big man himself.
Kuva, what's up, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're feeling well. Hope everything with the moves going well. Kuva's been a busy dude. So Kuva, hope you're well. You hear music? Yeah, there is music. It's going on in the background. Are you saying it's too soft or too loud? Let me know. Yeah, we like to have a little bed of music behind us most of the time.
I'm bopping.
Whoa, hey, look who became a member. It's
Dermatron. Dermatron.
I appreciate you, buddy. Yeah, Merova Glenn. Good morning, guys. The Great Fraud sent me. So Jacob is the Great Fraud now. I'm going to have to do some work if I want to catch up to him, if he's the great one. David Shear gifted 5 memberships. Jeez, man. The show is sponsored today by David Shear.
So it's just a harmless potato. Bob Down Under.
Dang, what's up, Bob?
Morovignan, ball bean counter, and swim master.
Hey guys. Well, welcome to La Familia.
Swim master's a man from
the only way out. Oh, it's from Tottenham and 17. Yeah. Nice, man.
Ren says just going to be on one last stream before the cops come.
Get the last little picks in. Yeah, we'll see you in a couple of years. Ren.
And Morovignan is in like the Matrix, and he's pronouncing his name for us. And I've got this wrong the last time as well. Morovignan.
Okay, that's easier. Morovignan. I'm gonna mess that up. But it was a pleasure roasting. Yeah, you did a good job. You need a show. Bob Down Under is gifted a membership. Holy sheesh, guys!
And that's going to Lee Smithy Smith.
Dang, yay. Lee's gonna enjoy that. You're a good man. Lee Smithy Smith is a top G. Thanks, Bob. We appreciate you, man.
Horn Dog. Even though I can't see Solanke coming soon, there is not enough time for Bournemouth to find a replacement, in my opinion. And there's a lot of people talking to each other. David Shear's a real one. He certainly is.
Thick. He's thick as well.
And then you've got everyone's talking to each other. So what I was going to do is, because I'm going to shoot off, I just wanted to say hello.
Grab some kip.
I've got to start in the morning. But what I've got to say to you guys is the question I've got for you guys and for the chat is this time last year, this year we've only spent a fraction has been spent in this transfer window compared to last season and seasons previous. Most of the deals that have been done have been loans, and there's not been many buys this so far. It's a fraction. I think something like over 600 million was spent last year. This year, I don't even know whether we spent 60 million this year yet. It's a fraction. Now, there are 3 days left of the window because it closes on Thursday night. And we know that there are clubs out there that are going to be treading on the FFP. And if they can't sell players, they know that they're going to be done or that they're going to be close to being charged. And they've got to get their books and accounts done by the 30th of June. So there could be, and it's a question for you in the chat, is there could be some late deals that are done with clubs letting players go in order to balance their books. Do you see any of this happening before transfer deadline day? And if so, what kind of players and what clubs do you think will be affected? That's my question for you two guys, and the question I'm going to leave for the people in the chat.
You're just gonna leave that, and then you're just gonna drop it on us.
Yeah, wow. I'm going to drop it on you so you lot can chat away back to it. That's your starter for 10. You can start with that and then carry on with the rest of you got on the show. Yeah,
love it. Yeah. Love it, man.
I will catch up in the morning to see what the comments were and what people's answers were to the question.
Perfect. You get some sleep?
Yeah, thank you to everyone in the chat. You're the ones that make the show. And these guys work them hard because they're here to be worked. And Colin and the lovely Ellie, I bid you good night. See you all in the morning. Take care, everyone.
Sleep good, buddy. Bye.
Remember everybody in the chat to subscribe to Jose's channel as well, El Tel Cockerel.
Yes, exactly. But now that Jose's gone, we can get wild in here.
Yes, we can party.
Now that Jose's gone, he's the boss, man. We got to keep him happy. Everybody in the chat, though, welcome. This is Talking Ball. It's pretty chill here. Hope you're down for chill because that is what we are. Good question, though, posed by Jose, wouldn't you say? The question about, maybe teams having to have kind of a fire sale of sorts before the window closes to meet FFP regulations, because we know Everton have been charged. We know Forest are in trouble. There's got to be other teams that we just don't know about yet, that are in similar predicaments. So, so I get the benefit of being able to say, Ellie, what do you think about this? So that I don't have to give my answer first. But yeah, do you think that there's any merit in that? I've been hearing, so Ian Meth, a viewer of the show and a friend of ours, a good friend of ours, has been talking about it, that teams are going to have to sell for FFP type reasons. So I know that Postecoglou has said no more incomings. But why would you announce that you were going to try for, why would he say, I think about 4 more players?
I think it's a disguise, isn't it? Like, we want to go under the radar so people don't know we're going to bid for their players. Right. 100%. And now the Solanke story's been leaked.
Exactly.
Yeah, but there's so many clubs. There's too many to mention that are borderline FFP or way over, so they can't spend. So they'll be offloading some of the players, But you know what it is, Colin. Teams want to compete, and for them to lose their players, they'll want to hold on to them as much as they can and get rid of the ones that they don't really, don't see the future, or they make a lot of money from them. Yeah, so with Solanke's 50, 60 million they want for him.
Let me take I think it was something in that region. I have the article open over here. Hold on, let me see.
Yeah, so that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And is he one of the top strikers in the Premiership?
He's top English striker. I think he's got 12 goals. 12 goals thus far.
Yeah. So it's not a bad return for a team like Bournemouth.
No, that's actually kind of incredible.
He comes from good pedigree from Chelsea and Liverpool. So, it depends. If they don't see Richie as a long-term keep, they'll have to have someone in replacement. And he's like a target man. He can get on the head, get his head on things. He's very strong.
Offer something different to what we've got. Basically, is what you're saying. He's not
different.
A winger played in the middle.
He's a strong lad, and he can run with the ball. Whether he's the right fit for Postecoglou's sort of style of play, that's going to remains to be seen. But he's a decent player. He wouldn't be my first choice, just put it that way. But if we get him, I'll be behind it, because you got to support your players.
100%. That's why, God, I'm not going to get on it, and the chat's going to probably crucify me for it, but that's why the Brennan Johnson hate gets me so fired up. It's like, he's here, he's one of our players, he hasn't been here for a full season yet. Let's cut the dude a little break, cut him some slack, saying that he's never even going to be as good as Aaron Lennon. I mean, people are being mean. Anyway,
he's a different player to Aaron Lennon.
He is.
First of all, he's taller and he's slim. He's very slim.
Aaron Lennon was short.
I'd sort of dug him out a bit, because I like to be honest with my opinion, right?
Definitely. I appreciate it.
He's not technically the best, but he's got pace, and he can use that pace to get ahead of players. But he needs to work on his physicality, because he tends to get muscled off a lot.
Oh yeah,
So if he
definitely.
can get that part of his game right, and the technical side that he can work on, so that it's not something that he, players can get better at that. But the pace is very important in this day and age.
Truly is.
But you
Yeah.
have to have end product as well. So
He needs to at least learn to draw fouls more often. You know what I mean? If he's going to get
he's just
beaten off
got
the
to
ball, if
improve.
he's going to get beaten off the ball, then get the foul, get us the free kick at least.
He's
You
just
know what
got
I mean?
to improve his all-round game. He's got potential.
Yeah,
I
definite
suppose that's what Ange
potential.
saw.
Right. And imagine him, supposedly Ange wanted him at Celtic. Imagine him in the SPL. I feel like he would be an absolute monster in the in the Scottish Premier League. But yeah, Hendrick, what's up, Hendrick? I don't think. Yes, it was something. It was something decent. No, yeah, it's not bad at all for a player playing on the wing. Forrest's style is pretty on the counter, or at least was at that point. So yeah. That's a pretty good return, I'd say. But just want to big up Hendrick. I don't know if I've seen. I think you're part of the raid, my guy. So thanks for being here, man. I said it's a big cash, though. It's no wise gamble. I think he's talking about Solanke. And the fact that he's outperforming his XG, his expected goals and stuff, I mean, that does make everything absolutely more of a risk. So, man, I'm just going to call you Mero for a second until I get your name just like down to a T. Mero saying that Werner's getting so much shit for a couple, like he played versus United away, got an assist, then Man City, who was at its best in a must-win cup game. People need to lay off him. That's a very, very good point. 100%. Werner's
that game was brilliant.
It was. We just weren't in sync. People weren't in sync. They weren't seeing his runs or finding his runs. The time, you know what I mean? It was like he was bending his runs, and I felt like making good runs. And was frustrated at a certain point. You could tell that people were not finding him. But yeah, he definitely gets a little bit too much stick for sure.
The only one who found him was Højbjerg, and he strayed offside by about 1 inch. So unlucky. He would have been not cleaning on goal, but he would have been a running on goal.
Yeah, at least creating something, right? Yeah, definitely. I almost said your man Højbjerg. Sorry, I forgot. I won't. Yeah, no longer. Okay. Your man no longer.
He done 2 good balls, and then he done that horrendous mistake where everybody remembers.
It was like double mistake. I don't know how.
2 double mistakes. Once when he swiped at the ball and he missed it. And the second one is when he gave it away, and De Bruyne, luckily for us, De Bruyne scuffed his shot.
Yeah,
if that had gone in,
thank God, right? Can you imagine?
He
might never.
It
might have been. It might have been. So yeah, Horndog saying that Werner will come good. He's only had 2 games. If we stop slating our players, they might actually deliver and stop having to like deactivate their social media accounts. And I'm with you on that 100%.
That's what Brennan Johnson did, didn't he?
Yeah, and that's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up in this day and age. I'm trying not to curse. I haven't really felt everybody out. I don't know if I can curse too much. And obviously, Ellie, you are a lady, and you don't curse around a lady. But Bald Bean Counter saying that he likes Solanke. He doesn't care what anyone says. He's a better striker than Richie. He's a totally different type of striker than Richie. That's one thing you can say for sure. That is a fact. Him being better than Richie is an opinion, but he's a different kind of striker and maybe more what we need. If we go in for him, I guess, does that mean that Valise doesn't have, that he's doesn't seem ready, they think? I don't know. I wonder what that says about
Valise is injured anyway, so he got injured when he done his, when he fell over and he done his knee.
Oh,
so he's injured. But I think Solanke's got a different stealing to Richie. He's more of he can run with the ball. He's very strong on the ball. He doesn't get knocked off it. And he can run quite well with it, but
Richie looks to get knocked off the ball. Yeah, he's like, oh, you're going to bump me? Cool. Like, I'm going down, bro.
Yeah, but Solanke's good in the box at hitting his head on the ball.
Well, Richie's good at that too, I guess.
Little tap-ins. He's a no-fuss striker.
Yeah.
He
kind of an older school model of striker. He doesn't do all the passing. He doesn't do, You know what I mean? He's less of a winger than Richie is. Richie's kind of like a winger turned striker, I feel like, or a striker turned winger.
Definitely.
But you know what I mean? And whereas Solanke is like more of an out and out center forward.
Yeah.
Ren, be safe. She's not even joking. There's a helicopter flying over her house right now. It's the cops, she says. Be safe. If they get you, don't tell them. I guess turn this off before they come in so they don't come here next. Spurs squad in the house saying Lennon was tricky and pace. Johnson is power and pace. They are different. They are absolutely different players. But to suggest that Brennan won't ever get to the same ceiling that Lennon had, I think, is unfair and unjust. And there's no way to really make that assumption at this point.
I don't see Johnson. I see him as pace, but I don't see him as power because he's very slight and he's physical. His physicality is lacking because you saw that against Man City. He was getting muscled off the ball.
Yeah. Oh, he absolutely. Most of our players were, though, Els. A lot of our players were getting muscled off the ball, to be fair.
Yeah, but like Kulu, he was in a way, but he was holding the ball as well. Whereas when Brennan Johnson was running down the wing, a lot of the time they were just ushering him out, and he just couldn't get past them because they were too big. Like Diaz and Gvardiol.
Put them on whatever. Right, put them on whatever regiment they got Bale on over at Madrid. Whenever he gained like 40 pounds of muscle in a month.
Lovely.
Absolutely. I don't know if any of those. I don't know if all those substances Bale used are still legal. He got big. He got big pretty quick. Janice is in the house. Janice Rubilis. What is up, Janice? Saying Pierre was knackered at the match. Yeah, and process taking its toll. For sure. Yeah, it is not a walk in the park. His whole philosophy, at least from what I understand, I'm definitely not an expert, Jesus, is just that he doesn't want to give other teams the time to rest. So every time there's a throw in or a free kick, he wants it taken quick. So that, teams can't have a rest against us. I think it was just his exact words I saw in this clip I watched of him training.
Man City wore us down though, isn't it, Colin?
They did.
They're so good at pressing and they work like dogs.
They do. Yeah, they're not just talented; they're also extremely athletic and dedicated to the cause. Yeah. Hey guys, everybody, I got to stop for just a second. My mom is in the chat.
Come on.
Big up. That's my mom. Everybody watching. Julie is my mom. So big up, Ma. She says hi.
What a lovely mom.
She's the best. Spurs supporter. What more could you ask for? She might even come on the show later if we ask her.
I hope so.
Yeah.
Come on over, Julie. Come and join the party.
Ren's calling somebody a chicken. It's pretty good. It's pretty good in the chat. The chat is buzzing. Bald Bean Counter though saying he likes Richie. Don't get him wrong, but he thinks Solanke is more well rounded.
Yeah,
he's definitely he's more of a center forward. Stick Richie on the wing. I think Richie's best position is probably off the left anyways.
You know what? We've got too many on the wing now. If we put Richie on the wing, we've got Sonny on the wing, Werner on the wing. There's many, and then you got Solomon who's coming back. He's on the left wing as well. Luckily,
Solomon was free, but still, no. I know what you're saying. For sure. Whoa, Chang! Everybody, Chang is in the house. Chang. My favorite Chang is here. Saying a very good Wednesday morning to everyone. He's reminding everyone that both him and Ash will be on in 9.5 hours from now. Spread the word, guys, and come on, you Spurs. Yes, Ash and Chang are doing a Spurs match day view from Asia together tomorrow, and that is going to be, that's an early one. That's at 5 a.m. my time. But that's at 11 a.m. GMT, right? 5 my time. Yeah, 11 a.m. GMT. So, guys, definitely be sure to tune into that. I'll be plugging that more throughout the show. But everybody who's watching tomorrow, if you want to see an awesome show, Chang and Ash, a match day view from Asia. It's gonna be one for the books. I'm feeling it already. Daniel E though is here. God, Daniel, it's good seeing you, man. Second time today, right? How do I get so lucky? He says, I don't care if it's 20 million or 50 million. I'm not Tottenham's accountant. Just get me a striker who can fucking link the play up and score goals. Dude, I felt that. I had to read that the way you typed it because I felt it. And I agree with you, man. I think we're going to. I bet this will happen. Whenever it's weird, but as soon as I heard Ange say no more incomings, I was like, there's gonna be more incomings. That means yes. He would have been like, well, I don't know, or but no, definitely no more incomings. I don't know. To me, sounds like I don't know why be so sure about it. But anyway, I would love it. I would love it if he came. I'm gonna get behind anybody who's here. Anybody who's a fresh face, who's gonna push the players we already have. That's good. And I like how this Solanke talk has completely derailed us from the question that Jose left us with. So do you think I saw somebody say no fire sales in December or, in the winter window, January. You agreed that teams are going to want to keep their best players to try to survive in the league. But I mean, if it comes down to, like points deductions, fines that they can't afford, you know what I mean? It's a hard line, and I think some teams are going to have to sell. Chelsea could sell a Gallagher, and they're one of the teams that are said to be in FFP troubles, and they could sell a Gallagher and be all right. That's not going to like kill them or hurt their season much. Whereas I see what you mean with some of the smaller teams. But if you could pinch a player off of, say, Aston Villa is a team full of players I'd pick off of. And I think they're one of the teams that are going to be in trouble. If they haven't already been mentioned, they've been spending so much money lately. So much. Is there a player you'd nab off of Villa?
I like Ramsey, Jacob Ramsey. I think he's very talented. And I like Diaby.
He'd be my go. He'd be my go.
Technical. Yeah,
we don't have enough.
Player.
We have a lot of wingers, but none of them like excite me. If that makes sense, I think our most exciting winger is probably Solomon. Really.
Yeah, because he takes on players,
and he enjoys it, and he does it with the mindset of I'm going to come out on the other side of this. You know what I mean? Yeah. He doesn't just go, hopefully. He's like, no, I'm getting past you, and I like that kind of confidence.
Yeah, so, true.
Jazz Fusion saying, "Wake up with Ashton Chang." Big up, Jazz. But Ellie, sorry, I interrupted you.
No, it's all right. I was just looking at all the Bournemouth strikers, right? And they'll be okay if they let Solanke go, because they've got many people up in the strike force. They've got
supposedly they're looking at some Belgian guy too. Hold on, it said it in the article.
Well, they've got many players that they can use. They've got Sinistera, Semenyo, Billing. They've got Kiefer Moore. They're quite okay.
Billing. I forgot about that chap.
Yeah.
He'll be all right. Yeah, they'll be fine, and they definitely get a pretty penny because he's signed till 2027. It's not like he's got a year left on his contract or something. He just signed an extension. So, I know that this is coming from the Sun, but it's already then been picked up, and I saw it on where else was it? Sky Sports? I don't know, something like that, somewhere like that picks things up as they see fit, I guess. But yeah, maybe he's coming, maybe he's not. I wouldn't be mad about it. But I think it would just mean that Vilith, Jose's boy, is going to get less and less time. And I know that he's injured, but he should be back soon from what I understand. So, but that's fine. If he's not ready, give him some time. Maybe get him a loan. Give Vilith a loan and get get this Solanke fella in. I wouldn't be mad about that. How would everybody in the chat feel about that? Solanke in, Vilith's loan out to a Premier League club. I'd be really happy with that, actually. Quite happy. Like a lower Premier League club trying to stay up. That would be nice.
Jermaine Defoe played for Bournemouth for a little while as well.
Did he really? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I've seen. I haven't seen him play for Bournemouth, but I've seen the photos. I know what happened. I've seen the pics.
And Callum Wilson.
Yeah. Callum Wilson was Wilson's player. Ellie's showing standards dropping. Pierre from her title. He said you're brutal. You're brutal, says Mara.
Too much abuse. It's too much. The thing is, I still like him. I still like him as a player. I know some people don't see what I see. but I may be looking for different things than other people. Yeah, I look at a player when they're off the ball and on the ball, and on the ball he done against Manchester City. He made 2 good balls, but everybody's going to remember those 2 horrendous mistakes, you know. And you know what? He's been good for the most part, because when he came on at Man City at their ground, he played very well and he was linking up the play. So what they did a number on Kulusevski, but they also did a number on Bentancur and Højbjerg to stop them.
Yeah. Oh, they knew, like you said, they had a game plan this time for sure. Yeah. Whereas when we came to see them at their house, we got the better of them, and they were like, no, not this time. I really do think Pep kind of had Postecoglou's number a bit.
Yeah, he did. Plus, they've got better players.
That's another thing.
Players who can move the ball quick. We're not there yet. We will get there. Better players coming in.
Yes.
You know, people. That's why Højbjerg will have to leave, because he can't move the ball. He's an old school footballer. He likes to take his time, put his foot on the ball, and think about it. But in this day and age, you can't do that because they're on you.
Exactly. In a second.
Yeah, in a second. Especially Man City, because they're like flies to poo.
I like it. Yeah, no, for real though. Like we were saying, not just talent, but drive, determination, strength. It's a wild. Yeah, it's definitely a wild one. Ellie, I was wondering if you thought that we should play a keeper West Ham today. Yes. I'm still picking. Okay, so the thing is, I didn't have one especially made because this show kind of just happened. So let me find the best one I can find off the top of my head.
I love it. I told you I live for keeper West Ham.
Oh man, well this is gonna be. I'm reusing one, but I'm hoping enough people here haven't been watching and haven't played keeper West Ham. This is a tough one. Let's play this one. I've got it ready. All right, everybody, we're playing an intro. This is an intro, not an outro. We're not leaving, guys. This is the beginning of the internet's favorite Tottenham game show.
Yes.
Keep or West Ham. And I will treat everyone here to a wonderful, wonderful intro. And away we go. Welcome, everybody, into Keep or West Ham. Like I said, this is the internet's favorite Tottenham game show. I've asked 2 people, and they both said it was. And guys, with this game, it started in its infancy. You would be presented with 2 players, one to keep, one to send to West Ham. The game has kind of evolved a bit. It is now keep, bench, or sell to West Ham. So you get to keep one player for your starting 11. You bench one player, and one player goes to West Ham. And another thing to mention, this is these players in their prime. So we're looking at prime versions of these players. So with that said, without further ado, I think I will give you the players. And Ellie, I think you've seen this, but I have to do it to him. We've got Matters. Yeah. We've got VDB, and we've got Eriksson. You get to keep one, bench one, and send one to West Ham. Blech. I choose West Ham because they're my least favorite club in the Premier League, just for anybody that doesn't know. Yes. Fuck West Ham. But yeah, guys, get it going. I'd love to hear everybody. Another thing, too, in the comments, everybody, we'd like you to explain your decision. If there's a particular reason you want to send somebody away. If you feel very strongly about something, let me know. But yeah, you can't, no getting out of this one, guys. We need votes. And we've got everybody saying hey in the chat. Love it. I know, exactly.
This is going to be so hard. Oh my God, I could have any connotation, but I have to make a choice.
It's hard. Right. It's tough. That is the reason. That is exactly what we're going for. I like these. The toughest ones are my favorite ones. Yeah.
Right. I'm going to keep Van der Vaart, because I absolutely adored him.
Snap
he was
already.
technically the best player out of all of these three. Close control, movement off the ball, movement on the ball, the goals he scored, that goal he scored against Arsenal when he shushed them up. I love that. He's got a bit of shithousery about him, you know,
Yeah,
and he's a
a player
winner.
has to have a bit of shithousery about him. Yeah,
Came from
definitely.
Ajax, didn't he? So, you know, I just think he was a wonderful footballer. In the Champions League, he excelled as well with Modric. Fantastic. What, you know, to have two players of that ilk at Spurs, we were blessed, right? So it has to be keep Van der Vaart, and then I would sell. It's hard because I love both
I
of
know.
them.
I know, right? One's a new love, one is a love from the past. It's got us to a Champions League final. You know?
Yeah, I would sell Ericsson.
Yeah, harsh, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I
I'd
agree.
send Ericsson to West Ham and bench Madders, because I think Madders, right, he's got something more about him than Ericsson. He's got a bit more
hmm
swagger, you know, he's a
Yeah,
bit more personality.
more confident in himself, maybe even.
Yeah, and I like the goals he scores. I know Ericsson was fantastic for us for a longer time. We've only seen Maddison for a short time in comparison, but I just warm to Maddison because there's something about him, and I love the way he creates goals, and he creates all sorts of goals. Yeah, Ericsson would pick out a pass from the wing or from deep, and it would be pinpoint. Whereas
hmm
Madders, like that goal he set up for Sonny against Arsenal away, that was fabulous. And then
Oh yeah.
he had the audacity to take the ball off Jorginho and drive forward and play the perfect pass. There's
That is
something
one thing.
about
He does more himself. He definitely drives forward more. He dribbles with the ball more. He takes a man on, whereas Ericsson, I don't feel like would take those risks.
he was more of a passer than a dribbler. You know,
And
like
it matters. You've got
passing
both.
was immaculate. You know, but
Just like the vibes from Jacob's channel, by the way.
yeah,
Everyone.
maybe
Yeah.
people might not agree with me, but I'm going to keep Madders on the bench. But Van der Vaart has to be the one who starts.
And then Ericsson leaves us again.
Ericsson, sorry, you're going to West Ham. Sorry.
This time.
You've gone to Man United, which is
Exactly.
not the done thing.
So Jazz Fusion says that Ericsson has the stench of United on him, and he sure does. He sure does. Mom up here saying keeper West Ham is so damned hard. It wouldn't be fun if it was easy. Ball bean counter. I'm trying to go back to the first one here just to make sure I get everybody's answers in. But here we go. So I went too far. Usually have Jose here helping. Okay, so ball bean counter. Actually, Alexander Hilton was first. Keep Ericsson, bench Madison, sell Lo Celso. Lo Celso's not here. That's not Lo Celso. Ball bean counter says Ericsson to West Ham. Mercenary. Never cared about us in the end. Ball bean counter. I definitely could see where you came to that conclusion. They made him look that way in the documentary. Editing, they can paint all kinds of narratives, but and also, you know, I know that he looked like he kind of gave up on us at the end there too in some of those matches. I don't know about Ericsson. Yeah, Ericsson to West Ham for the ball bean counter, and I respect that. God damn it, Ren. Is just buying Kinder Surprise chocolates right now. If anybody's wondering, thank you for letting us know, Ren. We appreciate that. And Bald Bean Counter says keep Van der Vaart, bench matters, and that means sell Ericsson. Bob Down Under, keep matters, bench Van der Vaart, and sell Pierre Højbjerg. That's not fair. Bobby Kaiser.
I'm still getting it, even though I've dropped his name.
Yep, Pelters forever. Mero says keep VDV, bench matters, Ben Ericsson. Still can't forgive him for downing tools.
What did Bobby K say?
Bobby K said he's refusing to answer. Screw you, Colin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Bobby. Thanks a lot. Let me get these beautiful bastards off the screen and get us beautiful people up here.
Bobby's so funny, man.
Bobby is funny. I love Bobby. But yeah, so Ma says she's going to have to keep VDV as well. Alexander Hilton, keep Madison, bench Van der Vaart, sell Ericsson. Okay, there we go, Hilton. Nice job, Steak. Swim Master, the one and only Swim Master, says keep Van der Vaart, bench Eriksson, sell Madison. Dang, I don't feel like we're going to see too many of that one. And Mom saying Eriksson was more reserved, probably more arrogant. Matters is just pure fun. I don't know. I think that he's just like, from that part of the world where you humor's very dry. Personalities are a little dry. I don't think he was like arrogant per se. My headset's broken for anyone wondering what this dangling thing is. Talking Beer says, "Oh man, I just checked back. What up? What up, bro? Hey man, that link I sent you is still fresh. If you wanna come join in. But we are just having the hardest keeper West Ham of all time. I'm sure you saw the players.
Eriksson and Højbjerg play very well together for Denmark.
Yeah, that's a good point. They absolutely do.
Understanding of each other's game.
Yeah, they kind of do exactly what the other one can't. They are a good pairing for sure.
Because Højbjerg can't do what Eriksson can do.
No, and to ask him to would be ludicrous. That's just not his role. That's not what he does,
He scored 2 goals for Denmark in the Euros and he's assisted 3. So he's doing quite well, Højbjerg, for his national team. We need him to do it this Thursday. Come on, Højbjerg.
Talk to me nicely.
Let's act together.
I'm trying to steal all of Jacob's taglines. Ball being counter, though. Van der Vaart is better than Matters. Keep VDV, bench Mads, sell Eriksson, who was a mercenary and didn't care about us in the end. I think people are salty about Eriksson.
Yeah, they are.
I am too, though. I get it. Jeffrey, what's up, Jeffrey? LHCAS. I'm just going to call you Jeffrey if that's fine. But Jeffrey says keep VDV, bench Madison, sell Eriksson. Mom saying, honestly, Eriksson was a brilliant passer. You're so right. And we've got Kuva saying, I can't choose between Matters and VDV. Feels like it's almost the same player. Wow. That's a big compliment.
Similar.
Yeah. What a compliment though for Matters. Damn.
I think Van der Vaart had a little bit more strength on the ball.
I can see that.
A little bit bigger, a little
stockier,
bit
maybe. Yeah, a little bit wider even.
Yeah, a little bit wider.
Bigger base. He was more thick.
Eriksson's quite slim.
Yeah.
Not Eriksson. I mean, Madison's quite slim.
Yeah, for sure. Totspurs, though, in the house, best mod in the West, Totspurs, saying, keep VDV, class player, bench Matters, and send Eriksson for downing his tools and sulking. Damn. I should have known. This was coming. Alexander Hilton was saying Madison was doing KDB numbers at Leicester, and it's continuing at Tottenham. Yes, hell yes. And long may it continue. From your lips to God's ears, Mr. Hilton. As we're talking prime, Eriksson better than Madison. Madison, I don't think has reached his prime yet, especially for us. Swim Master, big up, dude. Total respect. And thank you for listening so clearly to the rules. Big up to you, my guy. Spurs Squad blaming my ma for bringing me up for this hard question. That's funny. And Bobby said, just for me, he's going to do it. Keep Van der Vaart, bench Matters, buy again Eriksson.
Yeah, well done, Bobby.
It's the popular choice. And Mom saying Alec Matters better. Kind of think Eriksson was better though. Matters hasn't had enough time with us, but I could never sell him. So who are you selling?
A superb footballer, he was, and that goal he scored against Chelsea when we won 3-1. What a goal!
Oh my God, you're so right. Absolutely, that was a fun match altogether. Kane on the scene. Bald bean counter though saying Van der Vaart also had a bit of thickness, which we alluded to. I didn't even see your comment when I said that. I swear to God I didn't. But yeah, bald bean counter, big up guy. He did have some thickness on him, some roundness.
About 5'11", but quite robust.
Yeah, exactly. When VDV hushed the Emeralds crown was pure gold. I love that crowd. But yeah, Emeralds, the crowd was pure gold. Julie Sievers, can you buy Colin a new headset for his birthday? That is it's not coming up, unfortunately. I gotta go a whole another year. It was in December, but This is pretty broked. But it's okay. We're making do. And then, Nick Brown says he'd take Matters over Eric. Jazz Fusion. Rafa was pure class. Damn Skippy he was. And Kuba says KDB numbers at Leicester is okay, but Ndombele did KFC numbers at Spurs and was rubbish. I'm gonna leave this here for a while. That's a good one. Kuba. Big love to Kuba and big love to everyone who played Keeper West Ham. It's been fun. We're not done with the show quite yet, of course, but that is the end of Keeper West Ham. That's a section that we like to do pretty much every episode of the show, if possible. So if you like that and you like that intro, tune in to see more of it. But we'll switch the music back to regular old show tunes. And Ellie. So back to Spurs life and normal stuff. But real quick, there's no desk without Ericsson. Those were the days. Post show. Mero saying go fund me for a new headset. Hey, any super chats go directly to the headset fund. Mom laughing at Kuba. Everybody's laughing. Kuba's a funny dude. Left half the chat today. So everybody say a little prayer and thank the Lord or whoever you pray to for Kuba being here with us today. Big love, Kuba. And Keeper West Ham. That's it, everyone. I really hope that if this was your first time seeing it, I hope you liked it a lot. I like doing it. It's fun.
It's brilliant. I love that. Keeper West Ham, yeah.
Yeah, Keeper West Ham. And but Ellie, back on the Spurs front, Sonny.
Yeah.
It's going to be another while without Sonny.
I know, because they scored a penalty. It was the Wolves striker who scored the winning penalty.
Is that Huang Hee-chan? No, that's not. It is? Okay, nice.
Huang, isn't it?
Huang.
He scored the winning penalty, and now we're not going to Sonny. But I'm happy.
So I was gonna ask how you feel about it, because there's part of me. I'm a torn person. I'm a fence sitter. I've got splinters in my ass, as you guys would say over there.
You know, the splinters in your ass. Yeah. Because you're selfish. We're selfish because we want him back at Spurs. But you want him to do well for his country because he loves his country. He loves playing for his country. He's got Jurgen Klinsmann as his manager as well. He's ex-Spurs. So, do you know what? If he'd gone out, he would have been gutted, and then he would have come back a sorry man. But now
sulking and stuff. Yeah, we don't want that.
Australia now, aren't they?
Yeah, Angie's going to have great interest in that one. But a sulking Sonny is not a good thing. A sad son, we don't need that around us. So, for that reason alone, it is good. We should be able to fucking get past Everton without him. Jesus Christ, it's Everton. I know they've been stringing together some decent performances, especially after their points deductions. But, come on, guys. It's Everton. We really
are. Ago we played them either because we beat them 2-1 at our ground.
Yeah,
it was a tough match.
It was tougher than it should have been. Yeah. And so I hope that we go and do the business with the performance. I don't know. It's not. I'm not afraid, Ellie, but it is sort of frightening. And I'll own it. I'll own it right here. I'm selfish. I would have liked to have had Son back. But this clearly means a lot to him. I don't think that this is a trophy. I don't even know if South Korea has ever won this before. I know for sure that Sonny hasn't. So this will be something new he can add. And I feel like a douchebag for saying this, but he hasn't won trophies at Spurs, so at least he's getting some trophies to his name. You know what I mean? And some stuff there. But I'm torn. I wanted him home. I did want him home. And when I saw Saudi Arabia had scored, it was late into the match. It was still 1-0. It was really late when they scored that equalizer, 10 minutes or 9 minutes into extra time. And they've really rallied back. So good for them. He'll be on a real high if he comes back, having won that tournament. That's a good point to make, Ellie. That's a good point I hadn't really considered. Let's see what everyone in the chat has to say about it. There's some people. There's a lot of people here. Wow, it's a lot of people. Okay, real quick, Alfie Dorrington injured? I have no idea. Have you heard that, Else? That Alfie Dorrington's injured?
I didn't hear it because I know the under-21s won 1-0 against Bristol City, so I'm
Yeah.
presuming that he played for them.
Hmm.
So he must have
I'll
got
have to
injured
check.
today. Because I
Yeah.
was going to watch the Irish Hotspurs watch-along because he does watch-alongs for it. And
Oh, does
then,
he for the 21s? That's awesome. Big up.
yeah,
Big up to
yeah,
Irish
he
Hotspur.
did.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I thought I'd big up the Irish Hotspur there because I like them.
He's a good dude. Yeah, him and
Yeah,
Jack
he's a
both.
very
Yeah.
good dude. He's lovely.
Good peeps.
Yeah, so I can Google it to see what his injury is, if there's any news on it.
Sure. Yeah.
But it's a shame because he's a very good prospect, and he was getting put ahead of Ashley Phillips because they put Ashley Phillips on loan and kept him, and they were putting him on the bench. So they've got faith in the boy. Yeah, so I just hope it's not a big injury for him. But I'll Google
Same.
it while we're talking.
You're the best, Els. You're the best. And speaking of
Okay.
people who are the best, Nick, aka Talking Beer, aka one of the channel's biggest supporters, is joining us. He is walking out in the night. Danger.
Yes, sorry. It's no, it's
Place, sir?
it's after practice. We just had indoor practice.
Oh, nice,
at a
man.
really
Nice.
Yeah, and
Indoor's
they
fun.
just finished the scrimmage. It's pretty insane. I'm gonna get in here and see if I can see if y'all
Did
can
your boy win? We all need to know. Did your boy win?
He won his battles. I'll give it that. So they
All right.
the way they do things is a little different. They dang it, hang on. They no light here. Yeah, the way they do things is a little different. They have small sides where they go against each other and then put it all together at the end. It's
Yeah,
pretty
it makes
cool.
sense.
I just completely lost track of time. I'm sorry. I was trying to get on earlier, bro.
You are all good.
Right.
We're talking now about Sonny and the fact that South Korea got that late equalizer. How do you feel about that? Yeah, I was gonna ask. So here was a banner that I had up. I don't know if you can see it, but it says, "Are you?"
I'm selfish. Yeah, I'm selfish. Hell yeah, I'm selfish. Hang on, let me get out here with some light. Yeah, no, I'm absolutely selfish when it comes to Sonny, man. Sonny's my dude.
Back, huh?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
So, Sonny's absolutely my dude. He's both my son's favorite players. And my kids are my wife's Vietnamese, and so there's a little bit of the he looks like Uncle Anthony. Literally, he looks like my wife's brother. Yeah, and so there,
awesome.
there's that aspect of that kind of like that started the whole thing.
That's sick, dude. That's awesome. Well, yeah. So, I mean,
I just want him back.
One of the selfish ones. Yeah. So when Saudi Arabia was up, you were like, "Yes, Sonny's coming home. We'll have him for the weekend."
I mean, honestly, I had one eye on it. It's like, good for him.
Yeah. I was watching it close. I wanted.
Oh, dude, check out. Wow, yo,
yeah,
what's up?
dude. Yes. What a kit. That's a great one, man. A great one.
Yeah.
That's perfect. I love that you found that. But yeah. So Ellie, me and Nick both definitely wanted Sonny home.
Yeah.
Ellie brought up a good point. If Sonny had gotten knocked out, though, think about how sad he would be. And like a sad Sonny, it's never good. That wouldn't have been good for his confidence or his form, or for anybody around him. You know what I mean? I feel like he's such a positive sense of positivity around the club that, like, if he's sad, I feel like that's going to rub off on other people.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. What do you think, Ellie?
I can't find anything on Dorrington's injury.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully that's a rumor. Hopefully it's not.
Whoa.
It's not true.
Yeah.
Dorrington?
It doesn't say anything about him being injured.
My mom asked about it in the chat. My mom's in the chat. Big up again to my mom.
I still haven't figured out how to look at the chat while I'm doing this, so y'all bear with me.
Oh, no, you're good,
It's
bro.
all old news.
Jazz Fusion, I missed it earlier. Jazz Fusion's going to catch some Z's so he can rise from the ashes. Good night, Jazz Fusion. Thanks for being here. Sorry for seeing this so late.
Yeah, man. Have a good night, brother.
Yeah, have a nice evening.
Ren, an Australian herself, says that he's playing Australia, so it's okay for me to want him to lose. Big up, Ren. Big up, yeah. Big love. We got hold on. I was gonna say hey to somebody right as you were coming in. It's YouTube's, but I can't remember, or YouTubes, whatever, wherever he is. Says Jacob sent him here. Bayern fan. I literally can remember it word for word, but I can't find it. Anyway, Jacob sent him here. He's a Bayern fan. Thanks for Kane. Oh, no thanks for Dyer. Hey, I heard Dyer had a good game for you lot the other day. So, I don't know. Just keep that in mind. I think he'll do all right for you guys. I really do. But thank you for taking and for paying us for him.
I'm hoping he does well. I was
Yeah.
I hope he does well. I'll leave it at that.
Janice Rubles wants to know, is Sarr on a plane? He should be. He should be on his way back. I jokingly have said that he's going to come off the bench tomorrow, but he's the type of guy I seriously could see him rocking up and saying he's ready, just rolling in and saying, yeah, I'm good, coach. Put me in.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play today.
Yeah.
Great tune. You almost had me sing it, but I held back. Just
Sorry,
barely. No, I was
Sorry,
going to do it.
Sorry, y'all had to endure my.
No, you're beautiful. This is beautiful. Guys, just go for Australia for Ainge, and then it's okay to not want them to win. I love it. Maro says, go Convicts. Jesus Christ. The love between Australia and England there, man. Good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah. We won with Ainge, be Korea in the final. Yeah. Ma saying, hands off Sonny, YouTubes. Yeah, you're not getting Sonny from us.
Yeah.
Sure.
Dude, does your mom do any like voice acting, or not voice acting, but voiceovers or anything? She has a spectacular voice for like radio and TV.
She works in radio and TV. Nice.
Cool.
Catch. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, she's done that.
I mean, I'm an audio engineer. I should be able to catch that, but I just thought like if she's not, she should be. So,
that's awesome that you caught that up. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, that is her job. That's what I went to school for originally, and then transitioned away from it.
She'd be brilliant on The Simpsons as well, because she's got that quirky voice.
Yeah.
She's really good.
Yeah, she could be. She should. We should talk her into being a voice actor. At least going for it.
No, she'd be fantastic.
I like Ren is giving us her prediction, I think, of how the match would go. Said Sonny scored the equalizer in the last few minutes to send it to extra time, but we got the win. I like your version of the future. YouTube's is saying he heard Harry was calling his gang, so don't be surprised. Wink. Don't take Sonny. You better not. My mom said Sonny already served his time in Germany. Jesus. I love it. There's some pelters being thrown around in the chat. But big up to everybody in the chat. Big up to everybody watching. This is from the past, the final in 2017. I literally thought that you were okay. Fuck. Now I look really stupid.
No, she's
not.
not.
I already did.
That's fine.
Big up.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah.
Do we know anything about Sarr at all? Like, is he's like legit?
Yeah.
Is he on a plane?
That I don't know.
Back today.
In training?
He'll probably go straight into training, won't he? I would imagine. But they said he might be back for the Everton game rather than the Brentford game.
It makes more sense. It definitely makes more sense.
How do you think we'll do with that low block?
Oh, you mean in this Brentford match that I haven't talked about at all? Yeah,
I'm sorry. I'm so late to the party, bro.
My whole thing is I have it in the title, and I haven't even spoken about it. So I'm actually kind of mad at myself.
Bum.
But yeah. So Brentford is coming up. I don't know. I think we'll do okay. We better just pump in a lot of crosses, right? Just put one on Richie's head. Just put one on Richie's head. That's all we need Porro to do.
Well, the thing with that low block, they crowd the box like insanely, but then they draw you in, and then they have Tony over the top at any given time. So it's just.
Maro saying with Tony they will not low block us. Maro in the chat's betting that they follow City style and press us.
I would love that.
I almost think that we play better against teams like that, but City absolutely fucked us the other day. Like it was.
I mean,
raw. But that's City. That's City. That's not Brentford. They don't have the same. They don't have the same talent pool to pull from. Let's put it that way.
Their first and second 11 would be top and second in the table.
100%.
I mean,
but yeah, Ellie, what do you think? How do you think Brentford's going to come out against us? Do you think they're going to low block? Do you think it's going to be pressing, intense?
They're going to play low block and hit us on the break.
Yeah.
That's what they did last season as well. And they beat us 3-2.
Yep. Yeah, I don't. I definitely am afraid, but a lot less afraid than I would have been last season. Last season we didn't have the blanket that is Van der Ven, covering the defense, covering everybody. He's got the speed. He's got the need for speed. Van der Ven.
And Mbumu's not missing, isn't he? And I think Rico Henry's missing as well. So
that's great news. I hadn't heard either of them. Ivan Toney is good. How much money do you think Ivan Toney's got on the match? I know that joke's beaten to death. So sorry about that, everybody. But no, Ivan Toney is a great player. He'll no doubt score. I think we're going to concede, but where the fuck would the goals come from? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen.
For them?
No, for us.
Okay, yeah, that's where I'm more thinking.
Sonny's gone. Matters can score. Yeah, I don't know. I really hope that we do tomorrow. I just got a lot more worried thinking about the fact that Sonny's not going to be there and that we haven't really been scoring as of late. Richarlison needs to keep his, goals to games ratio thing going. Maybe he'll get one. I don't know. Everybody in the chat, we'll get to predictions. What's everybody looking for, tomorrow? What's everyone thinking we're going to, what's the final score going to be? Scorers. I'll take any of that. I literally have no idea. This is going to be a tough one, a really tough one. It seems like we either come back with a vengeance and come out ready to fight after a loss, or we're just like a whipped puppy. And I don't know which we're going to get.
I just hope everybody is over their illness. It looked like all the guys, Kulu and Matters, they both had a bug, and it was also, they hadn't played in forever, and so they both looked a good bit sluggish. Several of the players did. The bug. There's been a bug going around apparently with the dressing room. Yeah. So like, they're gonna be dehydrated more than normal. They're gonna be tired more. Their muscle fatigue gonna be more than normal. They're not gonna be match fit. And then on top of that, we played freaking City. So I'm hoping that the extra.
Maybe a lot of that was due to the illness. I hadn't given it that much.
I hate making excuses like that, but
it's not an excuse. It's the truth, really.
Well, yeah, fair enough. But I went back and watched it, and that's kind of what it looked like that was happening. A buddy of mine who's a City fan was like, "Oh no, you guys were." I'm like, okay.
We're a City fan. Just call him a glory hunting kid and leave it at that.
No, this dude, this guy, he's in his 50s. He's followed him for a good long time.
Oh well, that's acceptable. Then I accept. I
pre-buyout.
Back what I said.
No, that's the only thing. The only one that I will give that concession to is him.
Yeah,
but
every other
pretty much everybody else, like you're just.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Bobby K though is saying Richie Brace maybe.
Yeah, Bobby.
Mom saying Poro Decky. I'd be cool with that. Ellie, what do you think?
Each?
What do you think we're gonna find out with what do you think? I guess the final score is gonna be tomorrow.
I said 2-0 to Spurs. I said 2-0 to Spurs. I would really like my Bentancur to score. And
your boy.
I wouldn't mind Højbjerg scoring, but I can't see that, so I'll have to go. I think Richie and Bentancur. They're really good at set pieces as well, those two, getting their head on it. So, I'll say Richie and Bentancur.
I think if Bentancur scores, it'll be a banger. I think it'll be like a piece. Like he'll probably curl it into the keeper's left or right. I think it'll curl into the top right corner.
Because he would have been disappointed the way he played against Man City, because he's a very thoughtful man. I don't know if you read that article when after the game he can't sleep. He just can't sleep. So he's
Saw that,
very
yeah.
thoughtful, and he really does dissect the way that he's played, and he'll wanna make a good impression. And I think he's not only going to score, but I think he'll be our man of the match.
Damn, Ellie out here making predictions. I love it though. I love it, and I hope you're right.
Low,
Like I always
Lolo is
say,
man of the match.
from your lips to God's ears.
I hope so. That'd be great.
God, if you're
I love
there
him.
listening,
He
Spurs.
reminds me of Berbatov a lot. You know, the way Berbatov used to move,
Kind
that
of
sort of lazy style, but then he'll pick up speed.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see
He's a
it.
very technical player. I love him. I think
Yeah.
he's the most graceful player in our team, anyway.
I agree.
He
with that.
glides. He just
Alexander
glides. Like it's
Hilton
just.
saying- Oh, my Alexander Hilton saying 3-0 to Spurs. Big up Hilton, Mr. Steak himself. Mom saying VDV to head in a corner. Hell yeah, dude! With his height, he ought to be. And Maro is agreeing with you, saying agree with the guy in the glasses. My bad for not. I didn't introduce you. I don't really think this is Nick, aka Talking Beer in the chat. He's saying he's made his first appearance. This is his second appearance. He's becoming a regular fixture on the channel. But yeah, Maro agrees with you. Something didn't seem right Friday with the players. He's reckoning that bug got us as well. So
I mean, who? None of us really know. I mean, sometimes it affects people more than we think. It's especially when it's you're like Madison was coming off a long-term injury, and then toward the end of it, he ended up getting sick.
And then we're like, hey, go out there and play and win this cup, this must-win cup game.
Yeah, it's like no wonder he didn't freaking start. Like, did you see him? Like the kid looked like he was struggling.
Yeah.
Alexander Hilton asked if there's any Brentford players out, and Ellie was saying that she thinks that she heard that. Who is it again that you heard were out for Brentford?
Mbunu and Rico
Rico Henry.
Rico Henry.
That's
Yeah.
That's great. That's great news for us. Bald Bean Counter saying 2-1 to Spurs. Bob Down Under saying, good day, Talking Beer. When will we see your YouTube show with talking after too many beers? It'd be a good show. I'd like to be on that show if you do.
We shall see. No, I have a YouTube channel, but I hadn't posted in forever. I did it to get my Cicerone, which is the sommelier equivalent for beer.
Nice, dude.
And it was
nice.
It was just fun, but I hadn't posted anything in like 6 years, so it's on there. Like if you look up the channel under my name, I'm a lot thinner. A lot better looking back then, but
hey man, I'd still do you, right? That's so.
Hey, as long as you cuddle afterwards, we'll be good.
Definitely cuddling. There's always cuddling at Talking Ball. YouTube's just saying Skippy Brace get in. I want whatever YouTube got. You got the good stuff.
He's looking buff, dude. Is he not? Am I wrong? Like, does it look like he's put on some actual like muscle weight? Like, dude looks thick. Like he's like like he's bulked up.
Do you think so, Ellie?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I you know what? I'm a bit of I like players who are quite tall and elegant. So yeah, he's all right. He's not too bad.
Yeah.
That's from a woman's perspective.
There you go.
I just like that he seems like he's progressed.
Definitely. Skippy's good. He's absolutely. He's not good enough for Spurs, in my opinion. I don't know if he ever will be, but
no,
that is okay. But guys, we've been going for an hour. I meant to make the show an hour. It's been an hour and 9 minutes.
I'm sorry, brother.
Bro, I'm so glad you joined. No, don't take it like that. The only thing is, it is like 2 a.m. for Miss Ellie up here, and I bet that she is getting sleepy for one, and for two.
I'm okay. Like I said, I'm an insomniac, so yeah. I've been drinking. I've been drinking this pear juice. It's really good with coconut.
Delicious.
Pear juice.
Yeah.
Is that
nice? I didn't think it would be nice because my daughter said compressed coconut, which is really nice. And then I put some pear juice in it. It's really nice because compressed coconut water.
Hi, Julie.
It's not that tasty. It's nice, but it hasn't got that much flavour, so I put some pear juice in it. It's really nice. It's giving me a little bit of a boost.
A little pep in your step.
Yeah.
I can hear it. Yeah. Bobby K though, did you see that?
Yeah, I see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Big up, bro. Big up, man.
Yeah.
Ellie. So I made a essentially like a pear cider.
Okay.
But I soured it. So I did like this
nice.
barrel aged sour thing with it, and it was really, really freaking cool. So we had this kind of pear that grows.
Ellie dropped off. Here she's back.
Oh crap!
And she's back. That was a quick.
Okay.
That was quick.
No, I made it in. Ellie, you there?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet. We lost you for a second, but you're back.
Oh, good. No, I made it with these pears that are local to here. They're like brown. They're really strange, real grainy, but they produce a lot of juice. No,
Yeah.
no, I don't remember what they were called. It's not prickly pear. It's
Bradford?
Of course I can't. No. It's something I'd never heard of before, and this lady had a whole bunch of them on her property, and she gave them to me, and I grind them up, man. And like I said, I soured them, and it ended up being just so spectacular. It was just
You're cooking like Paratici, it sounds like, my guy.
Oh my god, that sounds quite good. So you pickled.
I've been
the
brewing for
pears?
like 20 years.
Nice, dude.
You pickled the pears.
I didn't pickle them, so I soured them. I used a
Soured them, that's it.
yeah, I soured them. I used a lactose yeast or a lacto yeast, and put them in a barrel that previously had some sour beer in it, and it just, I mean, I left it for like almost a year, and it came out really good. But like, anytime anybody talks about drinking pear juice, that's immediately what I think of. Is that
you like that one time I made that beautiful pear?
I made that beautiful pear juice, man. It was so good. I tell you what, dang, it was so amazing. It was great, I tell you.
It was Papa's recipe.
Yeah,
It was my Meemaw. It was my Meemaw's recipe, and it was that dang. I tell you what, man, it was great.
Good stuff. Swim Master though is saying good night, panel and all in the chat. 2:30 in the morning here in the UK. I got a fitness swim later this morning, so I am off to sleep. Swim Master, get some sleep, be safe, and I hope you do a great job. And I hope you get a good swim in.
I'm gonna have a fitness pizza later. I'm gonna try to fit the whole pizza in my mouth.
Bald Bean Counter says you got to change your name to Talking Pear Juice.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Good stuff.
Pear, man.
Yes, good stuff. Well, guys, I'll give you my. I finally have a prediction for tomorrow. I'm gonna say 2-1, and it's gonna be squeaky bum time most of the match. I think they're gonna score first. I think Tony's gonna score first. I think we're gonna get a goal in about the 75th minute, and then I think we're gonna get our second goal like right at the death.
So you're saying I'm gonna have a heart attack?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Danny Cullen?
Those sort of matches are quite exciting, though.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
It will definitely keep you entertained. Absolutely.
Well, that's the whole reason why I watch football, is for stuff like that. It's like, dude, give me the excitement.
Exactly. Nick Brown's saying hi to Ash. He enjoyed her yesterday on Tottenham on tour. Well, guess what?
Yeah.
Ash is going to be on this channel in like 8 hours, 9 hours, 11 a.m. GMT. Ash will be on this channel, this exact one with Chang. Ashton Chang, a match day view from Asia. So definitely check that out for sure. Can't wait. I can't wait to watch it myself. It's going to be a good time. But guys, oops, I need to get that banner off there. Whoops. I'm getting sleepy, guys. I also am getting over a cold, and I'm still not feeling 100%. So I think
that's fine.
Boring people probably at this point, and I probably should let them go. But it's been wonderful. We've made a lot of new friends today. A lot of new people have joined. A lot of nice stuff happened, and I got to talk about Nick left and came back. You're back again, Nick.
Did I? I'm sorry, bud.
I reckon everybody's gone to have some pear cider. What are you on about?
You're probably right. There's been so many comments, and I didn't start, but Bob Down Under gifted a Talking Ball membership. Big up to Bob Down Under. Big up to David Shear, gifted a membership.
Big up David. Big up David.
Big up to David Shear. And and to everybody, oh my God. And Dermot became a member. David Shear gifted 5 more memberships. That's 6 memberships, David. Jeez, my man. And to
David's
everybody,
the best, man.
He's a wonderful guy. Cobber for sure.
Coba.
He's the best. Exactly. I'm not even my Australian accent would just be insulting. I can't even do it.
He says cobber and then he calls the women cobettes.
Yeah, no, I love the way he says it. It's great. Like,
I've never heard it. We're gonna have to hear it, David. I'm gonna have to have you on the show someday, my guy. That would really just that would be absolutely beautiful. That would be lovely.
Definitely, genuinely good dude. Genuinely good dude. Yeah.
All Bean Counter says memberships were thick tonight. They sure were. You missed all the thick jokes. It's been very thick. It's been a thick show. Oh, and Leo, right at the death. Leo's here. Big up my homies. Big up Leo. Leo, I've got the cold. I've got the cold you've got, my man. I'm not feeling 100. But
me and Leo got this private joke about his soap because he came on Kate's show one time and he said that he had to have a wash. So I kept on showing him the soap.
That's hilarious. That's I've never washed. That's an accurate way to put that.
Yeah.
YouTube's is saying greetings from Toronto, Ontario, by the way. Greetings from Evansville, Indiana, here, the armpit of the United States.
Greetings from Bentonville, Arkansas.
Bentonville. Yep. We Googled it. We're quite a distance away from each other. But yeah, Celery Agent is right. Big up Celery Agent. Thick with the thickness tonight. And again, I just want to thank all the new homies that have joined the crew. Part of because you don't have to have a membership to be part of La Familia. You just have to be here and take part and like what we're doing. Somebody in the chat said they couldn't stand the football terrace. This show is pretty much the opposite of that. It's just chill, talking about Spurs with your friends. And so if you want to join, if that strikes your fancy, we have some occasional breaking news, very occasional, good, like never, and just do fun stuff. It's basically this. So if you like what you saw tonight, please subscribe. To everyone that has subscribed, thank you. And do you guys have any parting words for these 30 wonderful people that are still with us?
Yeah, Benton Core is the best footballer in the world.
He is. I have something else I want to say too. One last one. But what about you? Nick? You got anything for these people?
Come on, you Spurs.
That's it.
That's all I got, man.
I just want to say again, I can't say thank you enough. This has been a wonderful. Everybody's been so nice and wonderful. So thanks to everybody. Big up, and don't forget. There is a channel I need you guys all to subscribe to. My co-host to the show, Jose, he has a channel. It is called El Tel Cockerel. And let me get that link into the chat for everyone. There it is, guys. That should be clickable. Please hop over there, like, subscribe, throw a comment on a past video. Anything like that helps. It really does. And he's a great dude. Let's get his numbers up as well. They're very low. Let's pump those numbers up. He's a regular fixture on my channel. He's my co-host every day. So yeah, tune in for those shows. We have a show every day. Hit the bell. But tomorrow, Ash and Chang, 11 a.m. It's going to be
11 a.m.
I'll be tuning in for that one.
I will. Yeah, I will too. I'll definitely tune in for that one.
It's going to be 5 a.m. for you. Are you sure, buddy?
Dude, with my sleep schedule lately, yeah, probably.
I know.
Yeah. Bobby K says, big up, everyone. Have a great night. And YouTube says, Coys with the Arkansas accent. Sweet. And then Mara says, have a good one, every single one of you. And as always, come on, you Spurs. Come on, guys. Big love. And I'll play you guys out with this James Madison song that we always play out to.
Come on.
And yeah.
James Madison.
Big love, everybody, and see you next time.
See.
My team has got James Madison, James Madison is what we need. Whoa, thank God we got James Madison. This kid plays ball like you would never believe. Whoa.